Welcome to the lecture on absolute configuration. I am Dr. M.K. Tirupati, Assistant Professor, Islamia College, Wanembadi. Why I have chosen the topic absolute configuration is that the topic is very much useful in the examination like UGC, CSIR, NET, or SET, and other competitive examinations. Now let us discuss about what is absolute configuration. The actual three-dimensional arrangement of groups in an asymmetric molecule is called its absolute configuration. The absolute configuration of the molecule is determined by using X-ray analysis in 1951. Suppose when the configuration of any molecule is known, these other configurations to immediately became known. Say for example, if we take plus tartaric acid, the configuration of the plus tartaric acid is known, these other configurations to immediately became known. The problem is it is impossible or difficult to draw the structure of molecules always. That is, how can we specify a particular configuration in same, simpler and more convenient way than by always having to draw its picture? So that to solve this problem, Kohn Ingold and Prelog have introduced Horace nomenclature. It is also called as CIP rule. According to this rule, we will assign the nomenclature of molecules as follows. In this, initially we need to follow two steps. In the first step, we need to assign a sequence of priority to the four atoms or groups of atoms attached with chiral center. After assigning the priority of all attached atoms, we need to visualize the molecule, how it is oriented, by keeping the least priority away from us and observe the arrangement of other priorities called 1, 2, and 3. These 1, 2, and 3 priorities will be in the clockwise direction that will be designated as R, and if it is in the counterclockwise direction, which will be designated as S. So, whereas where R rectus in Latin, which means right-handed, S sinister, which means left-handed. Here, let us take an example, bromochloroiodomethane. In this, we have a chiral center. This chiral center is attached with four different atoms called iodine, bromine, chlorine, hydrogen. So, according to the Horace nomenclature, we have to assign the priority for this four groups. So, if you want to give the priority for this, means we need to give priority for the iodine first, and then the bromine, and then for the chlorine. The least priority goes to the hydrogen. So now we have given the priority. After giving the priority, we need to keep visualize the molecule by keeping the least priority away from us. Already here the least priority is away from us, so that we need to visualize the molecule, that is the arrangement of 1, 2, 3. How these 1, 2, 3 are arranged. Here the 1, 2, 3 are arranged in the clockwise direction, so that it is designated as R. The mirror image of this molecule will be having S configuration, that is 1, 2, we give 3 and 4. So here also the least priority away from us, we giving the counterclockwise direction. This is yes. Important thing we need to keep in our mind while we are assigning priorities of atoms attached with chiral center, we need to follow set of rules as called sequence rules. According to this rule, rule 1 says if four atoms attached to the chiral center are all different, priority depends on atomic number. The atom of higher atomic number getting higher priority. For example, chloroiodomethane sulfonic acid. In this, we have the chiral center is attached with 4 different groups. One is iodide, chloride, sulfonic acid, and hydrogen. Because of higher atomic number, iodine gets the first priority. The next priority will be for the chlorine, and next for the sulfur, and the least priority is for hydrogen. Then the rule 2 says, if two atoms are isotopes of the same element, what we can do? The atom of higher mass number has higher priority. Say for example, deuterioethyl bromide. In this, the chiral center is attached with 4 different groups: bromide, methyl, deuterium, and hydrogen. Here we know that hydrogen having the higher atomic number, automatically it gets the higher priority, then the carbon getting the next priority too. And we have the deuterium and hydrogen. Here the deuterium and hydrogen is having same atomic number. What we can do is that the mass number of deuterium is higher than that of the hydrogen, so that we'll give the next priority to the deuterium, then last priority or the least priority for the hydrogen. So according to rule 3, if two atoms attached to the chiral center are the same, we compare the atoms attached to each of these first atoms. Which means if necessary, we need to work outward from the chiral center. For example, in secondary butyl chloride, in this we have the chloride, ethyl group, and methyl and hydrogen groups are attached in the chiral center. Here automatically we can give the priority for the chloride, no problem. If you move into the next priority, we have the two attachments, this and this. So both are being the carbon. So which will get the most priority? So that we need to extend further outward from the chiral center. In the methyl group, in this we have 3 hydrogens are attached with the carbon, but in the ethyl carbon there is 2 hydrogens and 1 carbon is attached with this carbon, so we can give the next priority to this carbon, and next will be for this, the last priority for the hydrogen. According to rule 4, in case of double bond or triple bond, both atoms are considered to be duplicated or triplicated. Here we are given the general example. Here carbon is double bonded with A, it will be duplicated like this, and here the carbon is triple bonded, this will be triplicated like this. Then we will assign the priority. For example, in glyceraldehyde, the asymmetric carbon is attached with 4 different attachment. They are hydroxyl, aldehyde, and methylene alcohol and hydrogen. Here automatically the first priority will be goes to the hydroxyl group, there is no doubt. But if we go into the next priority, we have the two attachments of the carbon, one is aldehyde group, another one is methylene alcohol. Here this carbon is next further extension, the aldehyde carbon is further attached with the oxygen, but it is double bonded. But here this this also attached with oxygen, but it is single bonded oxygen. So we know that whenever we have the double bonded oxygen or nitrogen or the carbon, we should duplicate it. Here if you duplicate the double bonded oxygen, we'll get the carbon will be attached like two oxygens, so that the aldehyde group gets the highest priority compared to this alcohol. Then the next priority will be for this alcohol group, and the least priority will be for this hydrogen. So far we have discussed about rules to assign ORS configuration. Now we shall apply those rules into some molecules for assigning ORS nomenclature. Here we have 1,1 chlorobromomethane. In this we have chiral center. This chiral center is attached with 4 different attachments: bromide, chloride, and methyl and hydrogen. First we need to assign the priority for this attachment. So among this, the bromine gets most priority, so that we are giving 1. The next priority should be for chlorine, and next priority will be given to the carbon. Then the least priority will be for the hydrogen. So here in this molecule, the least priority is already away from us. Now we can visualize the molecule, uh, how 1, 2 and 3 are arranged. Here the 1, 2, 3 and are arranged in clockwise direction, so this molecule is designated as R. The same, the mirror image of the same molecule here we have. So in this we have the same types of atoms: 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 are arranged in anti-clockwise direction, so it is designated as yes. The next example is lactic acid. In lactic acid we have the hydroxyl group, acid, methyl and hydrogen. Likewise we can give priority for the attached atoms. The first priority goes to the oxygen. The next will be for the acid group, because here we have the carbon as well as here we have the carbon, but the next attachment for in acid is oxygen, in methyl is hydrogen. So acid group gets most priority compared to the methyl. Then the priority of methyl group will be 3, and the least priority will be hydrogen in this. So after assigning the priority, we need to keep least priority away from us, already away from us in this molecule, so that we can assign. We can see how the molecule is oriented. So here 1, 2, 3 are arranged in clockwise direction, so we'll say our configuration. So here we have the mirror image of the lactic acid. So it is, the mirror image must have the anti-clockwise, so it would be yes. Next we will find the ORS nomenclature for glycerol molecule. The chiral center present in the glycerol molecule attached with 4 different groups. Already we have given the priority for the groups attached in the glycerol molecule. According to that, hydroxyl gets first priority, then the aldehyde group and methylene hydroxyl, and the least priority is hydrogen. Here aldehyde and methylene hydroxyl having the similar type of atoms, but aldehyde gets higher priority compared to this group, because in aldehyde carbon is double bonded with oxygen, but in this carbon is single bonded with the oxygen. Here we kept the least priority away from us, and now we'll see the arrangement of other priorities. 1, 2 and 3 are arranged in clockwise, and it will be designated as or configuration. In this bottom I have given an example is the mirror image of this one, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 count it clockwise, so it becomes this. Next we have alanine. For alanine also we can find RS configuration like already we found. 1 for acid group, 2 and 3, this is R, and 1, 2, 3, counterclockwise. Yes. Next, assign RS configuration for the following molecules. In this molecule, sulfur is act as chiral center, and here we have the different attachments. We'll give the priority for those atoms. Oxygen gets the first priority, then the ethyl group and methyl group. Lone pair electron will be getting least priority when compared to the hydrogen. Likewise, for this molecule, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have assigned the priority for the attached atoms. Now we need to bring the least priority away from us. How we can bring the least priority away from us? The simple method is to do is the interchange of atoms. If you do single interchange of the atoms, will change the configuration of the molecule, so that we need to do double interchange. In this, the first molecule, we can do one thing. Here we have, this is the away from the weaver, and this is towards the weaver. Here we have 3 and 4. Our aim is we need to bring 4 away from the weaver, so that we are bringing 4 here and 3 here. We did one interchange, so that if we do the one interchange, that will change the configuration, so that we need to do the another interchange. So we'll change this 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So now we brought this interchange. The interchange of the double interchange of the atoms will does not change the configuration of 1, 2, 3 R. Likewise, for this also, if you do the same thing, you will get S configurations. And we have some of the questions asked in the examinations I've given here. You can work out those questions. Is still we have discussed what is absolute configuration, what is RS nomenclature, and how we found RS nomenclature using CIP rule and sequence rule. And we have worked out some of the examples to find out RS nomenclature, and we have discussed some of the questions here. For this, I have referred some reference materials I have given here. Thank you.